My side.
Alright guys, so you can see we just got something in the mail here, the Tantive 4 expansion. You probably hear my youngest son in the background freaking out because he is super excited about this, as am I. So we're going to do an unboxing and take a look at this. We're going to give you some close-ups, look at the cards that come with it, do a quick review so you guys know what you're getting into. I will tell you this, on one of my other videos I had mentioned I like to support the local shops, and I'll pay, you know, MSRP for a lot of this stuff. Quite frankly, I just couldn't bite the bullet on this one, so I did not pay MSRP for this. I ordered it off a hobby shop online, and I got it for 60 bucks, so just over 60 bucks. So they're out there. You don't have to pay the $90 or whatever it is marked up to at your hobby shop. You can look around on the internet and find them for cheaper. I couldn't bite the bullet on 20 bucks markup, so yeah, it's actually a little bit more, 25 bucks markup, whatever. So here it is. We're gonna get it open. Next time you see it, it'll be all set up. All right, guys. So first and foremost, you're gonna hear episode 4 in the background. My kids and I decided to pop episode 4 on, and especially watch the beginning to see. We kind of wanted to talk about the scale of this and compare it to the Star Destroyer in episode 4. So you'll hear that in the background. That's why we were talking about the scale, and this compared to the massive Star Destroyer, obviously. So my kids were wondering if they would ever make a Star Destroyer. I had to explain to them why. That would be highly, highly unlikely. So you can see it looks pretty awesome. I was a little concerned, I guess. At first I had put these base stations together, and like all my other reviews, I don't usually put the pilot card or token or whatever it is you want to call it down there just yet, because I usually leave all the punches in there for the review. But without this punch, it kind of, the front end wants to do a little bit of a wheelie. It's obviously very back heavy. That thing kind of stabilizes it, so make sure you get that on. If you're just, if you like to display this, I'm sure I'm going to have this around the house somewhere. This isn't going to be put away in a cabinet or anything. It's going to be displayed somewhere, because it's just an awesome piece. It looks really cool. So there it is. I haven't found any issues at all with this, with the actual model itself. Looks really cool. You can see, I'm sure you guys have probably gawked at it before in the hobby shops and such. One thing I would like to tell you guys is this is actually, believe it or not, even though it's one of the newest ship for me, it was the ship that got me into this game. I walked into the hobby store and I saw it on the shelf, and I thought it was just a model. I thought it was just something you would put on your desk or something like that. I wanted to buy it. I saw the price tag on it. I was like, oh, I can't really buy it. I asked the guy about it. He's like, no, dude, that's part of a game, and that's how I got into this. So here it is. I finally got it. I'm really excited about it. It is really cool looking. I think it's definitely worth the price that you can get it for on the internet so far. I mean, obviously I haven't played with it just yet. I've watched a few folks on the internet, on YouTube, play it in a game, and it seems like it's pretty interesting. I think this little table I have might be a little crowded for what I'm building here, but we may upgrade. We might buy 2 of these tables or something. But let's look at tokens. There they are. This comes with a pretty massive mission to do, so that'll be cool. A couple missions, I think, actually. So I'm excited to play the missions. I haven't played any of the previous missions, but I want to kind of get into that portion of this game, because they have some little storylines that they've written to get into. I want to see how those are. Not a lot of pilot cards, obviously, for this one. This is a very different ship, so you get the fore and the aft cards there. You can read those. Get it focused in nice for you. There you have that. Alright, So I'm probably going to crack the 6-minute mark on this review. I know I like to keep it within that 5 to 6 minute range, but this is a pretty big ship, so we'll spend a little extra time. This is the range marker. It's a 2-piece unit. I know a lot of people don't really care for it because you kind of have to assemble it. It looks a little bit... If I have any problems with this unit at all, it's this. It does look a little tacky. For the money that I spent, I think they could have found a way to make a one-piece range ruler. Because tacking it together in 2 spots, it just looks silly. There are a ton of cards that come with this, guys. A ton of cards. You can see that stack there. This is almost as many upgrade cards as I had in my entire fleet previously. I haven't looked into these yet. Obviously, it's still in the bag. I'm going to pull these out and show you some of the ones that I find interesting. Alright guys, so I did some quick educating of myself and did some reading and figured out that part of the reason why there's so many cards, I mean there is a lot of cards there, but part of that is there's 2 unique damage decks that come with this package, and there you have it. You have an aft and a 4 damage deck, and they come with such things as, let's see what this one is, structural collapse, and there you see the consequences of the structural collapse, excuse me. So that's an aft damage card. Let's look at one of the 4 damage cards. So there you go, direct hit. This card counts as 2 damage against your hull. So things like that go into the 2 damage decks, 2 separate damage decks for the 4 and the aft. And then you get into these really cool cards here. So you got Leia Organa, R2-D2, C-3PO, Han Solo. So you get some really iconic characters from Star Wars, from the Star Wars universe right off the bat. Real quick before we move on there, you get some targeting coordinators, some more just crew members. Lots of crew members available for this. You get 3 single turbo laser cards. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get the focus fixed here. There you have it. So there you can read the single turbo lasers. The quad laser cannons. There you have that. You get 3 of those as well. Engine booster. Comm booster. Gianna's light. Let me get that one. That one's a little bit longer. You could take you a few seconds to read it there. Tantive 4 card. Backup generator. That one seems really awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. This seems like it's almost cheating. So there you go. Alright, so hopefully I gave you a look at all the cards and you get to kind of see everything that comes with this huge expansion. And I know this is quite a bit longer than my other reviews, but I think it's worth it. It's quite a bit bigger than any of the other ships I've reviewed. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. As always, give me a shout if you want to see something specific reviewed. If you want to see any of the ships that I've already got reviewed, I can either A, buy a new one or show you what I got with that ship. No big deal. Just give me a holler. And if I mess something up, guys, let me know. I am still learning. So, like I said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.